Why are single independent women struggling to find a partner? There are more women now than ever who are choosing to be single because they're finding it impossible to find a suitable partner. I regularly hear of how challenging it is to find a man who's emotionally available and is ready to have a committed relationship. But why is that? My name is Rebecca P. Fox. I'm a psychotherapist, and I'm going to talk you through the key problems that independent women are coming up against time and time again when they are looking for a partner. Number one, men find independent women intimidating or unapproachable. This is due to misconceptions that the woman is self-sufficient and doesn't want or need a man. But the truth is, men who choose to believe this narrative, they lack confidence. And this is why they find independent women so intimidating. These unconfident men, they're going to claim that independent women, they have no interest in a relationship because they're so independent, so she doesn't need a man. That's just an excuse and a reason for them to not bother trying, which simply puts that man in his feminine energy. Number two is compatibility struggles. Independent women, they find it challenging to connect with partners who share the same values. Values such as pursuing personal growth and career goals. Many men nowadays, they lack purpose. And as a result of that, they're suffering with mental health issues. Independent women, they're very open to therapy and working hard on their mental and emotional health because they understand the importance of this. Men, however, they won't seek help when they need it, and instead what they do is they develop toxic coping mechanisms such as alcohol or drug abuse, which inhibits their emotions and their thoughts. Alcohol and drug abuse demotivates men. It makes them more aggressive and behave in ways that are antisocial. This may come as a surprise to you, but suicide rates are higher in men than women. Heart disease, it's higher in men than women. Alcoholism is higher in men than women. Criminal convictions are higher in men than women. This shows that there are more men than women who don't value their health on all levels, mental, emotional, physical. This then, of course, makes the pool of compatible matches even smaller for an independent woman. So finding the right person who has the same values as them is so much harder. Number three is societal expectations. Traditional gender roles and societal expectations, they create hurdles for independent women. Some men still cling to outdated views, expecting women to be less ambitious. They expect them to be dependent upon their partner, and they expect women to revolve their lives around them. Now, the toxic masculinity trend has intensified these challenges, once again limiting the pool of compatible partners. When an independent woman wants to find a man, what she is looking for is a partnership, as she really understands the value of this dynamic. For her, what she seeks is a they relationship, where both people prioritize each other. This is one of the most important traits in a healthy relationship. They also don't take each other for granted, with no topic being off limits. They are comfortable giving each other space when needed, which is also very important in a relationship. When a man is sucked into those toxic ideologies, he's not capable of giving any of these qualities that are needed for a healthy relationship. Number four is masculine energy dynamics. Now let's start with what defines masculine and feminine energy. Masculine energy is characterized by action. It is a doing energy that requires someone to be assertive, for them to be independent, and have the ability to focus and take charge. When someone is in their masculine, they are confident at making decisions and they achieve goals because they're using that masculine energy to get there. Now, when we talk about feminine energy, what we're actually talking about here is a being energy. A being energy is one that is nurturing, it's collaborative, you have the ability to show your vulnerabilities and accept your emotions. So when you're having a hard day, you're able to be in that moment rather than flipping to the masculine side, ignoring the emotionality, ignoring being vulnerable and pushing forward to suppress the emotions, which is not healthy. That feminine energy is one that allows you to be in that time. Now, it's important to understand that these energies are not confined to specific genders. Many people, they have this idea that only men have masculine energy and only women have feminine energy, but that just isn't true. We all have a mix of both to varying degrees. The key lies in finding a harmonious balance that aligns with personal preferences and enhances the dynamics of a relationship. In a healthy relationship, people navigate these energies based on their unique strengths and the demands of different situations. Would it surprise you to know that independent women are in their masculine energy? Independent women exude a doing energy, which is necessary for them to be independent. The downside to this is that they're more likely to attract men who are in their feminine energy. Now, in theory, this is a good balance, but here's where the problem lies. Independent women, they don't want to constantly remain in their masculine because it is exhausting. They desperately want a partner who is capable of taking charge. Now, this is very different to someone who is controlling. I want to make that clear. When a man is in his masculine, he will help remove the pressures that the woman is experiencing, which will allow her to then reside in her feminine energy. So, in effect, what an independent woman is looking for is a masculine man. Then the times that he needs to reside in his feminine because he's had a tough day, she's able to step up and be there for him in her masculine. This way, both partners are then able to support each other, having a healthy relationship and dynamic. Now, you've probably noticed that I haven't once mentioned wealth or strong throughout this video, and that is because neither is a component for being classified as an independent person. Think of a single parent. They are likely to be an independent person. And if they don't have any support which allows them to be in their feminine, their mental and emotional strength will be difficult to maintain. Hence, why using the term strong wouldn't be appropriate here. Now, you can become wealthy as a result of using your masculine energy, because that is ultimately what will get you there. But not all independent people are wealthy, and it is really important to recognize this. Independent women have worked hard for their independence, usually because they had no choice. They don't need praise or recognition for their achievements. What they want is to be understood and respected, which ultimately, that's what we all want, right? Now, we never hear the term independent man. This is because men, they're expected to be independent. They're expected to be in their masculine energy, and it's been this way for centuries. But it would seem that many men nowadays have lost their way. They're lacking purpose and they're lacking direction, which is causing them now to reside more so in their feminine, which is unattractive to an independent woman who is seeking a masculine man who is at her level. She doesn't want a man who she needs to mother. What she is looking for is a man who is her equal. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this with anyone who needs to hear it.